What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, and this is episode 2 for today, or maybe I'll post it up some other day. I don't know.
Yeah, we're doing quick, short videos. Welcome back. I'm Caesar.
I'm Ronnie. And what do you want to talk about, man? We're talking about something about the
the war on drugs. The war on drugs, man. These what's been done in the past has never worked. We're still getting drugs. The United States is still being bombarded with drugs and what have you. But Trump is doing something about it, man. He's nipping it in the bud, right? He's nipping it right at the.
He's dropping bombs on them.
Yeah, he's dropping bombs. So.
Anyways, man.
Yeah,
like,
so according to Trump, every boat that makes it with drugs to the United States, it's killing about what? I think he said like 250 or 25,000 people a year, something like that. 20, I can't remember what it was. It's thousands and thousands of people, and by blowing it out of the ocean right off the bat, I think it's saving. I agree that it's saving lives, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh my God, it's murder!" And
right. So
and
I'm not too sure about the number that you're mentioning,
yeah.
but the fact is that he is stopping these boats with, junk full of drugs into the United States.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that sometimes is to take them out, literally take them out. You know what I mean? Drop bombs on them or kill them. And so that's been going on in the news and social media. And a lot of people saying that he's doing a bad thing, Trump is, and his administration, because they're killing people. But hey, they're drug dealers, man. You think that they're gonna just not put up a fight or something? I mean, the ones in the boat, maybe, but like you said right earlier, when we were having a talk off camera, drug dealers, they know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, it's a dangerous business for sure, and I mean, they should know who they're dealing with now. Trump is not going to have it. He's not going to take it, and if they keep getting blasted out of the water, I mean, why are they out there in the first place? They've already been warned, and they already know what's going on, so they should see it. They should be aware of what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, easy money for them. You know what I mean? And yeah, maybe they need it and all that, but they know what they're getting themselves into. And here's another key point on that. If they don't get killed because they're putting up a fight by the authorities and they get captured, the cartels are going to go after them, because the cartels, for them, it's either you make it and take the drugs where we're telling you to, or you're going to die, because they don't want you to survive. They don't want the drug dealers to survive, because they're going to snitch on them. You know what I mean?
Right.
The authorities are going to take them in, and they're going to get questioned, and because these guys are going to give the real guys up, it's all chaos.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense to some people. Maybe you know a little something about what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't, but that's
right.
The world of drugs, man. And
basically what we're saying, common sense and logic comes into play with, if the drugs are making it onto the shores of the United States, it's going to kill people. It's not helping the United States of America. So common sense and logic says if we stop it right at the starting point, before they get to the shores of shores of the United States of America, then it's a good thing. It saves lives.
Yeah. So for those that have pity on these guys, man, I think you don't have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you do, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a liberal Democrat, because that's what you guys do, right? You guys defend the criminals.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They defend the criminals and the victims. They don't care about the victims, which is astonishing. Is what I'm seeing a lot out there right now. Which people blame the victims, and defend the criminals, which it should be just completely the opposite. We live in an upside down world right now, which is just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling for me, at least.
Yeah, man. I mean, you all know that I'm a Christian guy, so I have to bring this up. But the Bible does talk about these times. Are they those ending days? I don't know. But it does talk about when, the ending days are going to be considered like when everything was good is considered bad, and everything that was bad is considered good. And basically, that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. I got Christ in my life, so, if you guys know anything about that, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have Christ in your life, I suggest you kind of take a look at that, and maybe you come to terms with that. I don't know, hopefully.
Yeah, and the main point of today's episode, which is common sense logic with all our episodes, is if we stop the drugs from entering the United States, it saves lives. So that's common sense. Why wouldn't we support that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we support what Trump is doing to prevent those drugs from landing here on the United States of America and killing more lives? Like I said, Trump said it saves. Every boat that does make it through kills about 25,000, if I recall. It might have been more, 25,000 lives per year. So every boat that stopped is saving those thousands of lives.
Yeah.
It could be one of your sons,
family members,
one of your sons, one of your daughters, one of your brothers, fathers, what have you. I'm all for it.
Point being, look, man, we know that we both agree that there's people that are getting killed, but they're not innocent people. They're drug dealers, and I almost guarantee you they're putting up a fight. I've seen videos. It's easy for you guys to go on YouTube and look at them. You know what I mean? They either put up a fight or they give up to the authorities, and nothing really happens to them except being taken in and arrested. That's about it. There's only two ways: you either get arrested or put up a fight, and then you get killed. So.
Yeah, I remember they got into that life. I mean, they knew what the risks were. So.
And then the thing about it is that these Democrats are the ones, right? The Democrat leaders are the ones that are pointing this out and it's brainwashing all their followers. Answer me this: how is it that these guys know that those drug dealers are innocent? I mean, they can't even tell here whether you're a female or a male. You know what I mean? Whether you're illegal or illegal.
Or if those people that are defrauding Minnesota. The Somalians, if they were good, upstanding citizens, but they weren't. They were defrauding.
Yet somehow they're able to tell that those drug dealers on the boat full of drugs are innocent,
not knowing anything about them, which is
No
all we know is they have drugs, and it's a good thing that they're being stopped before they enter the United States, and that's all we're saying. It's common sense and logic to support something, to support drugs not making it here to the United States.
I remember what they call them. They call them fishing boats and fishermen.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were fishermen and fishing boats, I guarantee you they wouldn't be out there because they know they're not blind. They know what's happening. Why would they even put themselves at risk? If I was a fisherman out there, I'd be no way I'm going out to the ocean with all these boats being blasted on. I'm not going out there.
But not only that, dude. Like, if you're a fisherman, you're not gonna go out in the middle of the ocean on a little ass boat like that.
Speedboats. Fishermen don't use speedboats.
Common sense and logic, man. You don't use those boats to go way out there to fish.
Yeah.
You're using those boats for a purpose because they're small and fast, and they're trying to do it under the radar. So,
absolutely.
But, there's Democrats.
But you just have to use your common sense and logic. That's a big common sense and logic situation there.
Yeah.
But they're using speedboats, fast little boats out there in the middle of the ocean, middle of nowhere. What does that tell you? I don't think they're fishing.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what we're all about, common sense and logic, and we laugh about it because there's a lot of folks out there that are not using their common sense and logic for whatever reason. Maybe you don't have it, maybe you don't know how to use it. I don't know. But this is what we're bringing to the table.
Yeah,
so,
not only that, we go back to the TDS too.
Yeah.
They just hate Trump so much they're blinded by the truth out there, and they're blinded by common sense and logic.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do about you guys, man. All we can do is
common sense and logic.
Yeah.
If you have it, use it.
Not come on back, man. We'll help you get it.
That's right.
We'll help you find it.
All right. So that's another episode, man. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like this. Leave some comments. Share it. Subscribe. Do what you need to do, man. And thank you so much for watching, though. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys for your support. See you guys next time.
God bless.
Bye.